We're obsessed with the results, obsessed to get the best mark, distinction, award, publication. We're obsessed to grow to 1 million followers, obsessed to have a big bank balance. The obsession is actually a thief. It robs us of enjoyment of the here and now, the process, and we end up foolishly spending and wasting the one thing that doesn't have a price. Time. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ams Chowdhury. I'm a junior doctor in London, the co-founder of Scrubbed In, and an NHS clinical entrepreneur. I came across the concept of Zen in the art of archery and thought about something a friend of mine said on the Scrubbed In podcast. To be present, to dream big, but always be present on the here and now and love the process. I want to narrate the story because it's incredibly powerful and there's so much more to take away than just my view of it. So a German professor named Eugen Herrigel moved to Japan to teach philosophy. Now to really learn the Japanese culture, he took up archery. By fate, he ended up as the student of the legendary archer known as Eiwa Kenzo. Now Eiwa, just like the other great teachers in the world, he really understood what makes a great master. And they're always extreme in our opinion. I'm just thinking of Mr. Miyagi making the Karate Kid hang up his jacket 100 times. Eiwa did the same anyways. He made his students spend years just shooting at straw 7 feet away. Imagine that, hardly a distance, no real feedback, no real target, just a block of straw. You don't even get feedback on how close you are to where you wanted to hit. Eiwa complained at the pace. He was frustrated with spending so long on something that he felt was hardly a challenge. Eventually, Eiwa let him shoot at targets, and he'd miss every single one. In that situation, he came up with the excuse that all of us would come up with. Blame it on the aim. The aim wasn't right. I mean, everyone can pick up a bow, place an arrow, pull the string back, and shoot. Just aiming has to be right. Right? Eiwa, however, replied, and listen closely, it's not whether you aim, but how you approach the task which determines the outcome. Take in how powerful that is. Herrigel, obviously infuriated, replied, well, you should be able to hit it in the dark then. You know where this is headed. Eiwa asked him to come after dark, pitch black now, with a candle held up to his face to completely blind the view. Eiwa grabbed his bow. He moved like silk into his stance, drew the bowstring tight, filled up his lungs, and released the arrow into the dark. The sound of the first arrow making contact with the board was such that you just knew it hit the target. Herrigel narrates that himself in the book. Eiwa then drew another, the same routine and motions, identical. Deep breath in and released another arrow, and you just heard it hit. When Herrigel then went to check, the second one pierced the first arrow. Both a bullseye. Let's dissect this a little bit. Eiwa was blind, but he was intentful in the process. He was present in the moment, and without seeing the target, he hit the bullseye. It's an awareness of the body and mind. It's known as Zanshin. When we study, we should fall in love with the work. For medicine, it's actually easier to be in absolute awe of how each organ works so effortlessly. Just count how many times your heart beats every day and the consequences if that rhythm is wrong. When we work out, it's not to reach a personal best at all. That's just a number. It's to love the act of movement and to push our bodies to the limit. When creating videos like this or writing a blog, it's not a subscriber or viewer count that matters. It's the beauty of expression that we should love. To be able to emotionally connect with our reader or viewer, to inspire and move them. I think we should all practice the art of patience and practice. Constantly turning up, focusing on the art of what we're doing. Because if you do that, I agree with the book, the result takes care of itself. A short video today, but something to make you think about the things that you're doing. Are you obsessed over the results, or are you focused on the processes? Thanks for watching.